Mr. Speaker.
I call Adrian Ngāruahine.
Tēnā koe te māngai o te whare o tira.
Tēnā koe.
E tikana ki o huri atu anō ki a rātou mā, hinga mai nā putono ngā mautere nei. Nō reira e ngā mate maho o te wā hoki wairu atu ki a rātou mā. Te tini me te mano, o ki atu te wā ki a koutou, nō reira e oki e moi, a kāti mō tēnā. E tuake hau, tuatai e te māngai e te whare, kia tuku mihi atu ki ngā whānau me ngā hapu o Ngāruahine. Nō reira, koutou mā kua tai mai ki te whare nei, ana ia hau tuku mihi atu ki a koutou, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā ki roto i tēnei whare, e kia nei te ana rai ana. O te rā, i tēnei rā, i tautoko ana hau te mihi, ngā mihi o ngā memo o te whare nei, e tūtahi mātou ki roto i tēnei whare ki te tautoko tēnei pire. Nō reira, koutou mā Ngāruahine, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Mr. Speaker, today is a special day. Today is a day to celebrate a long, long process. And I want to acknowledge the perseverance and the tenacity of those who have guided Ngāruahine to the House today for the third reading of this claim settlement bill. It is a journey that did not start with the signing of terms of negotiation or mandate. It started very much longer before then. It actually started on the 6th of February 1840, and almost immediately, probably on the 7th of February, that treaty was being breached. And for that length of time, our people throughout the nation have not only tried to make the Treaty of Waitangi a living document, one with substance, one that we have upheld, but had to face the challenge that it was being breached. And today we find ourselves here to pass the third, to have the third reading of this bill. Supposedly full and final settlement. And if I may add a few words to the words that Marama Fox has just said to the rangatahi. One day, a day will come when you must surely relitigate this settlement, like every other rangatahi in their iwi must do. And that's not a challenge to the Crown or even to ourselves passing this day. This is just an acknowledgement of the reality of this process. It is a negotiated process, and I want to congratulate, as I said before, the tenacity of those negotiators who have brought this settlement to this House. It has not been an easy settlement like every other settlement that has come to this House. The process requires that all whānau and all hapu of every settlement group, of every iwi that makes a settlement, must be in agreement. Of course, we all know the reality of that. The reality is that not everyone will be happy, but I think the majority will be with this settlement. In the days and months and years to come will be the opportunity to reconcile those differences. That is something that only Ngāruahine can do. But we are all here to support that process, to support the many mechanisms within this treaty settlement which will enhance and benefit all of the whānau of Ngāruahine. It will take time though. It will take time because the settlement mechanisms, and in particular the financial redress, it is but a fraction, as we've heard already in this House, of the loss that was sustained by Ngāruahine. I want to read again the first line in the historical account. It says, before 1860, Ngāruahine were prosperous, and economically successful, and retained the ownership of their lands and resources after consistently opposing the sale of land in their rohe to Europeans. I think that really does outline the strength and the foresight of the people of Ngāruahine in 1860, and that's evident in the people today. The financial redress is but a very important part of growing the Ngāruahine nation. And I take my hat off to the post-settlement governance entity for the work that they've done already in growing that asset, the work that they have done in contributing to our nation. I've noted on a number of bills that are currently before the House where Ngāruahine have made submissions. These are really important issues and really important things for us, this House, to acknowledge. All of these things mean that Ngāruahine moving forward will be a greater nation through this settlement. And so I stand here before you and fully endorse this settlement in its entirety. And my kōrero today is to really celebrate along with you all this settlement. I hope, my hope for the future is very much the same as been expressed in the House already today. And that is, this settlement is less about my generation and the generation today, but for generations to come. And those rangatahi in the whare today will bear witness on behalf of all future generations of Ngāruahine, that they have witnessed today the passing of this bill into legislation. So I congratulate all of them, Mr. Speaker. I want to acknowledge also the presence of the New Plymouth District Council in the gallery and other members of the public who have come also to witness this day. Sir, I do want to briefly touch on the cultural redress mechanisms within this bill. They are a very important part of acknowledging the mana whenua of Ngāruahine within their rohe. In particular, the statutory acknowledgements, which I think there are around 20. These are really significant mechanisms which allow whānau, hapu and the iwi, and even individuals, to go into the likes of the environmental court, and to quote from these statutory acknowledgements about their connection to these lands. This is no small thing for the people of Ngāruahine. So, Mr. Speaker, it's a real pleasure for me to stand here to speak to this bill today, and taku mihi whakamutunga atu ki a koutou. Tuatahi ki a koutou ngā rangatahi kua tai mai. Ko te tūmanako ki auhia mai e ngā tūpono i tā wāhingaro a rātou aroha a rātou manaakitanga ki runga ki a koutou. Nō reira, koutou mā, me a koutou mātua, me a koutou tūpuna, tēnei te mihi ake ki a koutou katoa, tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou katoa.
Speaker.